Greetings and welcome to another bead haul for Odin's Bead Haul. This is a super exciting parcel because this was a giveaway prize that I won from Preciosa or Nella on their Facebook page. If you guys aren't following them on Facebook, I recommend you do, because not only do they give you all the sneak peeks and project ideas for all of their bead shapes, they also do giveaways pretty often and beading contests, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, I've got this one this time for a winning one where you had to name all of their trademarked bead shapes. So that was pretty cool. And it arrived and I wanted to share it with you guys. So let's get started. Oh, I got the green set. That is exciting. I'll get to that in a sec. And another thing. Oh, that's cute. They made a little keychain with their tea beads. That's so cute. So interesting. I don't know how I feel about the tea beads yet. They're kind of a different shape. But I've seen people do things like beaded beads and some ropes with them that make them look really cool. So, I'm kind of excited to try them out because I think there's something included in here. But let's see what else we got. This is 2017. Oh, it's a calendar. Oh, that's cute. Oh, and then we have, I think, yeah, these are all project ideas for all of the beads that they included. We have the candy beads, which I think are like 2-hole cabochons. There we go. So we have that. And yeah, we have specs for the candy. Oh, these are larger. I think 2-hole cabochons are only 6mm, but these are 8mm. And then we have the twins, which I'm very familiar with. Preciosa a twin. Like so. We have all the stats on that, which is actually kind of handy. I like having these spec guides. These are the tea beads, which are new. So, that is pretty cool. Have the tea beads, we've got the specs on that, and a little... Oh, Kumihimo. They recommend doing it with Kumihimo, too. Yeah. Interesting. We have the ripple, which is like a disc that's got, like, little wavy waves on the edges, 12mm. We have the hill, which just released, and these ones are really interesting to me. They're like half rounds. They're like bead caps almost. And yeah, that is the specs on them. They're 8mm, so they're rather large. That is cool. Information on that. And then we have pips. I have plenty of pips, but I have no idea what to do with them. I have to find things to do with them. But they're like little flower petals, almost. 5 by 7mm. The pellet beads, these are interesting. They're like hourglass shaped, so they're kind of good for spacers or Shambhala bracelets. I've seen them in, I think. And they just add a little round in thickness. So you've got them here. The Vila, these ones I love a lot. These are basically spikes. You know my obsession with spikes. But they're square, so they look like railroad nails or something like that. These are so cool. And I'm glad to get some of those. We have the chili beads, which are cool, and I've never worked with those yet. But I like them. They're kind of like, well, they look like chili peppers, essentially. I think they're 2 holes, yeah. They're 2-hole chili peppers looking things, and they kind of have like this nice toothy appearance. Rather on the large side, 4 by 11mm. So that is pretty spiffy. And the thorn. The thorn I was excited for too, because these are like, essentially, well, very long thorns and barbs, they look like. They're really cool. They're huge, 5 by 16mm, and they're just really sharp and really interesting to play with. See, and then this looks like a project idea. What is this? The twin again. Oh, so we got another pamphlet about the twin. I guess this is just like some inspiration, what you can do. And the solo, which I think... Yeah, the solo is basically the twin with just 1 hole. So if you've seen the Super Unos, this is kind of their response to the Super Unos. So, very good for fringe, and just kind of some interesting shapes. So let us see what we've got. Alright. Oh no, it's taped. Is it taped? Yeah, it's taped on one side, which I am grateful for. So I'll find a knife. There we go. So it looks like I got a green iris color. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay. So we have, we'll start from left to right, we have the tea beads, it looks like in a metallic green iris, which we've got quite a bit in here. So that is what the tea bead looks like. There's only one hole in these, so it kind of makes it for an interesting way for it to stick out of projects and pieces. I've seen people do bezels with these, I've seen people do beaded beads with these, that are kind of interesting, so I'm actually really excited to play with these. So I'm not sure what I'm going to come up with. So, if you guys tried the tea beads yet, let me know down below. I think they're just releasing in places in America. I know a couple of Czech locations that I shop from have them already, so that's exciting. And next up, we have the chili beads, and actually these are a lot smaller than I thought. They're really cute. And you can see they got the 2 holes in here, and that's the general profile and the shape that they're in. These are really cool. I like the little dip on the inside of the bead, so that you can kind of put other beads snugly inside there instead of a flat surface, so they don't jut out, they kind of fit in, they merge in with the pattern. And these are the thorns, which are kind of cool. They look like little barbs off of like a really large plant, so those are cool. I love the metallic green. That is exciting. Oh yeah. Then we have the ripple beads, which it looks like it got a matte iris finish with a matte gold on one side, so that's kind of cool. These would be crazy as spacers. Something pretty interesting there. And we have the twins. Yeah, these are the twins. Actually, these look a little different. So yes, I have the twin beads here. This is a really pretty finish. I like these. I don't use twins as much, but I've got a lot of them, so I think I need to do something about that. The thing is that I've found that most twins and super duos can't be interchanged in a pattern. Some patterns you can, some patterns not so much, but so those are the twins. These I'm so excited for. Oh my god. These are, ooh, look at that finish. If my camera would focus, it's so shiny. Oh, these are the Velas. Oh my goodness, aren't these amazing? Look at how shiny and metallic-y they are. Oh my god. It's got like an oil slick finish on this one. I wish I knew what finish this was, because I might want to get my own and a lot more of them. So those are fun. And then these are the pellet beads, which are kind of cool. Look like little barrels with a pinched waist. So you can, let's see. So the hole is right in the center, so you can use them as spacers. You can put them around like crochet or kumihimo would work really well with these. But those are pretty nifty. These are the candy beads. They're like the 2-hole cabochons, but they are larger. These ones are 8mm in size. You've got the 2 holes on the side there. That is kind of nifty. And these are their farfalle beads, or if I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but they're kind of like peanuts. They're named after butterflies, which I guess those can kind of look like butterfly shaped. These apparently come in 2 sizes. I'm not sure if this is the larger or the smaller size, but I haven't used those before. I've seen people do something interesting with bezels on these, and ropes as well, so that's kind of nifty. And then the solo, which is the 1-hole twin bead. You can see there. That is pretty nifty. Then we have the pip beads, which I'm sure many of you guys are familiar with. Little flower petal shaped. I like how small they are. I just don't know what to do with them that doesn't, look like flowers, because I feel like that's what everybody does is flowers, so I'm not about that life. So, and finally the hill beads, which are really cool. They are basically kind of like half of a polished round, but not. They're a little bit larger than that. They kind of look like a Christmas pudding. Yeah, they're drilled from the center, so you can kind of use them as end caps and stringing projects. You can even use it in interesting bead embroidery projects. That's what we kind of speculated at our Facebook group, which if you're not part of our Facebook group, you should totally join us on our Facebook, because we post a lot of interesting new beads that everybody has been selling, and we kind of discuss about them, and it's fun. But yes, we just thought that this would be a really cool bead embroidery project, but they're actually rather on the large side, which is kind of surprising. But I wonder if they'll release different sizes if this goes very well for them. But that would be cool. But yes, and that was my little prize parcel from Preciosa. I'd like to thank Preciosa for having the giveaway and sending me this delightful prize. I can't wait to work with some of these pieces, and I hope to do something exciting with them. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these bead shapes before. Let me know what you guys like to do with them, and yes. So that'll do it from me. Be sure to like up this video if you enjoyed this content, and subscribe if you want to see more bullshit from me. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and of course, if there's anything I need to be trying out right now, feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I will see you next time.